Hello guys, welcome. How we going? I figured I'd make a little stream out of this on putting together a marching drum because so I have an old Yamaha that I don't have bottom snares for, but I do have a double strainer snare, which means it can still make a snare noise without a bottom snare on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a new Evans head on it. We're going to but I don't have a bottom rim because I kind of cracked in half. I do have a bottom head. And I do have another top rim. So I think what I'm going to do, just for the sake of acoustics, I'm going to throw on the bottom head with a top rim on the bottom. And then, so that's what I'm going to do for the bottom. And for the top, I bought myself, well, somebody bought for me, a new Evans hybrid. I don't know, yeah, it's just a regular Evans hybrid. So, I think that's what we're going to do. And then I'm going to take you a tour on some of my drum equipment. So yeah, alright. So, drop these. Come on. There we go. Now, I don't know. The last time I tried putting a rim on one of these drums, the rim cracked in half. So, I think that's because the bolts didn't match. But, we're going to try it. We're going to try it again with the top. So, alright. So, I'm going to pull my bench back so you guys can see it. First, the shell is a little loose on the drum, so I'm going to take a screwdriver in and, I'm going to, fix this before, we start anything. That's what we're going to do. That is what we shall do. So, I think the screwdriver has the right bit on it. And you flip over this here. And we're just going to start tightening bolts. I think, yeah, those are not shell, but those are snare. Oh, screwdriver ratchets on the setting. Oh, come on. Alright, try this again. I really want to tighten these bolts. I don't like me. Are you kidding me? Come on, screwdriver. Where's my bit? It's stuck in the drum. Alright. There we go. This is not a very fun thing. That one's loose. And of course, I love working on my drums. I think it's a very fun thing to do. When my bit's not getting stuck in the bolt. If you're wondering what drum it is a Yamaha 9.2 series. So I think this one was made in 1992. And it was a hand-me-down from my school. Along with most of my other drums, besides my drum set snare and my E-kit. Which I'm thinking about doing some drum content soon. As soon as I figure out how to get my E-kit onto a computer. Because, playing drums is fun. Why not have some fun? Alright. Alright, it's a top part that's loose. So I wonder if this will fix itself when we come back to tension. Because this is a skinny drum. It is a very weird shell length. Alright, let me grab my overpriced Vic Firth key and my bolts. So I dropped it. I have dropped my phone. Alright. Now, tuning marching drum heads in particular is a very tedious thing to do. Because, unlike regular drum heads, if you do it the wrong way with a marching drum head, the drum will just break. It will just break. And so, you gotta be very careful on how you tension marching drum heads. Personally, some people actually do it multiple days, or they'll slowly bring it up to tension. Now, since I'm doing this on live streaming, don't feel like live streaming my entire day. I'm just gonna do this over one day, you know. So, might not be as good for the head. And somebody may or may not have spent too much money on this drum head. I wanted a good drum head. Don't ever get Remo unless you're doing marching tenors. Remo is good for tenors, and that's about it. And Evans is what you want to go for if you're doing a marching snare. I did some extensive research into it, because I just wanted to get the best for what my application was. So it seems like I'm missing a few bolts. Alright. Now we gotta go through my drum collection and see if we can find some missing bolts. Well, here's one here. Okay. This is I actually have a separate channel for streaming, but since I'm doing a short stream, and most of my content on this channel is shorts, I just figured it'd be easier if I did it on this channel. I know I have a Ziploc bag full of drum bolts, so I gotta find that. I'm very tempted to just put my marching bottom head on my drum set snare that doesn't have a bottom head, because originally I took it off and I put it on this and I blew it up. I don't have any pictures of it. I was too busy laughing at the fact I blew up a drum head. That'll work. And I didn't get any pictures of the actual drum head exploded. I wish I did, but I didn't. See, I think these bolts are the same size, but I'm too scared to mix them up, because I think the threads are slightly different sizes. So, we want these bolts here, with the little knobs at the top of them. I don't even know if these are Yamaha, but, yeah, that's stuck on there. Alright. I did, however, I did. I have a friend. Our school was giving away all these old drums because we were getting a renovation to our band room. Finally. We had carpet in a band room. I don't know who before us decided that was a good idea. But everybody in the band pretty much agreed unanimously. God, English is not a good language. Unanimously that it wasn't a good idea. So, our school's being renovated. Therefore, band room is getting a little bit of a renovation. We're getting hardwood floors now. Thank God. Hallelujah. Whoever God you believe in. I honestly can't remember where I put the bag of bolts. And I need a washer. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Alright, I gotta go digging to find a bag of bolts. I know I have it. I just don't remember where I put it. And then we start actually... See, I should have gone with a gray head. I feel like the black is just... The drum's black. The head's black. The bottom head has no color. It's a clear head. So... It's not in here, is it? Yeah, no, it's not. Alright. So, alright, I'm going down to the floor. I'm disappearing for a minute. Oh, there's my friend's trombone. Yeah, Okay, cool. So we found the last bolt we needed for the top head. But we are still going to need to find... Oh, Jesus. So, we are still going to need to find a bottom head screws. I do know I have a bag of bolts somewhere. I'm going to find it. But for right now, it's time to tension. Alright. What bolt are we starting out on? I'm going to start top. Finger. I know how it feels. Start getting some tension on this drum head. You always have to have your hand in the middle of it so you can break it evenly, the glue. I say break it, any person knows what I mean. Drum heads have to be broken in. So usually people will keep their hands in the middle of them and push down so that way the glue on the inside of it can be evenly broken out. I guess you guys can't really see how the drum looks. Here's what we're gonna do. Alright. This is how it looks right now. It's pretty bad, I know. Where did I put my table? Alright, whatever. You know what? We're gonna grab a table. Be right back. Alright, we're back. We got the table. Oh no! Alright. So many rules on YouTube, dude. I like move my phone slightly. It's like, keep your phone still. Just shut up. Just because my phone isn't in the right orientation. Alright. Here we are. Just to make sure I was in the right place. Yep. Yep. Is that tension down? Yep, that is finger tension. If you hear minor cracking while you're doing something like this, don't worry about it. It's not something you need to be... Like, if you hear too much cracking, might be a rim. That is something to worry about. But if it's something else, it's typically fine. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna get this off my drum key. Because this is kind of annoying. Probably should have kept the carabiner on it. Alright. That is much less annoying than what was happening. Alright. And you can slowly see the rim start to set in. It's not on the snares yet, but it'll get there. Right? We're gonna go left. Gotta do the star pattern with these things. Alright, now we just start one crank at a time. And that wasn't even tensioned all the way. you just slowly bring it up to tension. I don't think I can diddle off of this yet. But I'll give you like a sound comparison. This is an untuned head. When that snare's off, this is snare's on. That is snares on. It's a little rough, but you know, that's drum tuning for you. It always sounds bad at the start. No matter what you do, drums will sound bad the first time you get them, unless you're buying them from a store who is nice enough to tune them for you. Again, usually when you're tuning drums, you never tune them to a specific note, unless it's a marching drum like this, and you're in a you know, a band, and the sheet music the scores will usually tell you what note to tune them to, or the director will say it if that's not the case. But for people like me, who this is for personal practice, tuning to a specific note is never that important. Slowly bring it up to tension. The bolts are backing out though. So I wonder what's going on here. I might actually have to research why my drum is doing this. It shouldn't be. It's fine. If I break a Rimmer drum head, I wouldn't be too mad. It'd be pretty funny on stream. But at the same time, I'd probably make a lot of people angry. Because this is a not so cheap drum. Come on, get tensioned in there. You got nothing to hide, you got nothing to lose. Yeah, we're starting to get some of that snare noise. That snare's on. Shots are not a good idea inside. I can't hear anything now. Alright. Now we're here. Come on. It feels like they're easier to turn. Probably because the head and rim is getting evenly on there. Guarantee you. Surprisingly, no cracks in glue yet. But it is on there. No, it's three right here. Still not tension right. So let's need to match that tension. Right? This one needs to match that one. And this one needs to match this. Alright. Alright. Yep. Here we get into the part where we sit and pray I don't break anything. Because this comes like the really, really high tension. Like... Yep. Yep. Alright. So this matches this. So we're going to make sure that this matches this. So this matches this tensioned bolt. Make sure that's not the actual rim. I think that might actually be the rim. Alright, anyways, back to tuning. Or tensioning. This isn't necessarily tuning. There is a difference. I don't see any split so far, which is a good thing. So we were tuning this bolt then. And I say that bolt is fairly good. Yep. So here's the final product. Snares off. Here is the here's finished product with snares on. Bottom head! Hold on, Google's alarm's going off. Hey Google, stop my timer! I actually have to go digging in this bag of bolts. I believe it is under my bed, but I do not know. Do not know. Oh. Here's the bag of parts. Let's see. Here. No, that's a bag of parts. I need a bag of bolts. Ugh. I swear to God, these are in my closet. Well, nobody did stick around for the stream, so thank you guys so much.